I can play my game in peace. Okay, so last time we played this game, we, we were doing some platforming that was rather painful. And now we're at the top of all that platforming, and I don't remember what this place is called, but it's like, it's heaven or whatever. Shavat, that's right. Hey, Palteos. Yeah, I heard it, but it was because I was moving the window. It wasn't because of, other issue. Who are you? A new face? Don't scare me. I was wondering if there are some drinks in here. Are the higher-ups still planning on fighting with some country called Solaris? Aren't they the scary guys who actually control the world from the shadows? This is crazy. Just when I thought I was able to survive, I can't take it anymore. Haven't seen you for a while, Pelteos. I'm pretty sure you popped up for this game a while back. I think he gave me a hand with getting a chest or something like that. Oh, are you new? It's been so long since last time we had a visitor from the surface. This is a plant shell. Vegetables and fruits needed in Shavat are grown in it. Since we live away from the land, you must put more effort to get food. Right now, it's a dusty season, so only the staff members are allowed to go in. Humans are good carriers of germs, you know. I'll bring some fresh Thunder strawberries for you to eat, so look forward to it. Welcome to the stream where I cycle through about 5 different voices for a million different characters. Okay, I'm just gonna ask this one last time since we just went through all that bullshit. Everything looks and sounds good, right? No issues. Alright, cool, thanks. Let's get on with the game, shall we? After about an hour, I'll get over my meltdown. You can't take an RPG like this and tell me I'm playing it badly or wrong. I mean, maybe if I'm, like, fucking up a boss battle, sure, but I'm just running around talking to people. Well, yeah, the platforming section, yeah, I did horrible there. There was time now. What are you talking about, Sky Knight? What? You're scaring me. Yo, this house is basically an apartment for us land dwellers that were saved. I've heard that there aren't that many pure Shevites in this town anymore. Oh. It's been a long time since I've watched The Twilight Zone. Basically, it's been said that a majority of them were lost in that war with Solaris 500 years ago. Well, if we're not careful ourselves, our fates may be similar too. The one Twilight Zone episode that sticks out in my mind is the one with William Shatner on the airplane, and there's like a gremlin on the wing, or whatever he calls it. I don't think he called it a gremlin. I think that's a movie. The hell was the creature's... What was it? Like, I know he didn't call it a goblin, but I really do want to call it a goblin. So, where did you fellas come from? From the looks of it, I'd guess you're from the Ignis continent. Were you saved by the people here too? I understand. We were all in the same situation. Everyone's got their unique story on how they got involved in this fiasco with the Gebler and the ethos and all. The usual pattern here is that many of the people were almost eliminated for some reason. They don't know, but were saved by the people here before they were doomed. Wow. Talk about run-on sentences. Can we look at this real quick? If I wrote that in school, my teacher would be like, no. Where's your punctuation at, dude? At the end of the episode, his glasses break. I know that episode. I remembered it as you were telling me about it. And all of a sudden, he can't read. What happened in the William Shatner episode I was talking about? What was the whole thing with that? That it turned out there really was a monster on the wing, even though no one else could see it, or something? I don't remember how that one ended either. Thanks for acknowledging the grammar in this in sentence structure in this paragraph of text, by the way. I'm glad everyone took my side on that. Yeah, even if I were to have returned back to the land, they would probably try to capture me again. It wouldn't matter how many lives I had. It still wouldn't be enough. Look at the punctuation in this one. So I've decided to stick around here. That's probably the case for the majority of the people here. And anyway, don't you want to make the bad guys pay for it? They gotta be crazy if they think we'll just take this lying down. That's basically it. From now on, we're all on the same boat. Welcome aboard. Yeah, they say this city used to be like any other city. It was on the ground 500 years ago. But after losing it to Solaris, they launched just the palace block off the city up into the sky. It's basically an unbelievable story, but in reality, we're riding on that part of the city and floating out in the sky right now. In life, you never know what to expect. The hell is this thing? Hold on, what is this thing? What are you? Yo, it's that alien dude from Star Wars Episode 4 that like walkie-talkies in about Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon. What did that thing sound like? I was skipping past his dialogue because I wanted to Sky Knight really likes the Twilight Zone. But we're in an odd situation. We're picking a fight with an organization that has the power to manipulate the world from the shadows. I mean, I like it too, it's just... Sky Knight is very passionate about it, and I appreciate that. Yeah, and to think we're all just a motley crew of rioters from the land below. We're just a bunch of people who've lived most of our lives without knowing the existence of Shavat or Solaris. Come to think of it, so it almost sounds like a joke. Hey, haven't you seen before? Or haven't seen you before? You new? Welcome to the Shavat Liberation Barracks. But in actuality, we aren't as glorious as the name may suggest. Ha 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 ha. But it is true that this is the barracks for the anti-Solaris troops. Think of this as home and relax. This is just between you and me, but I'm the one and the only hope for Shavat. I'm the secret agent man. In other words, I'm a spy. No, I did that, but it was well timed. As funny as it would be if the game had done this, I don't think they could have gotten away with it. Unless they, you know, paid for the rights for this, you know. Well, ain't I cool? But come to think of it, if you're here too, you guys are probably no different than me. Okay, thank you. I unironically love that song. Karaoke cover incoming. Who keeps laughing? Stop laughing, you're obnoxious. Have you already met with Queen Zephyr? A very nice person she is. We are all able to live like this because the Queen saved us. That large white statue of an angel at the entrance of the palace is a representation of a particular woman who sacrificed herself in that war 500 years ago. Okay, I'm gonna read the sentences in the game as though based on their punctuation. It's so sad! She was probably the beloved heroine of the rebellion back then. Run-on sentences are going to be the death of me, but you know what? I have to do it to prove my point. I think this guy's broken. Oh, he's doing squats. I thought he was like bugging out. I'm working out. Gonna kick Solaris' butt. I have to get pumped up. It's all over for them. My last death blow skill. If I only had my Cyrus punch. You just leave it to me. Take a nap or something. Guy turned into Wario. So he wasn't laughing. He was going like. I'm not gonna do too many more of those noises because they sound suspicious. Sky Knight, you want me to do a karaoke stream? I could do a Twitch sing stream if you really wanted me to. How do I get out of this maze of rooms? There's gotta be a door that gets me out of here. No, it's not working. You know, until you pointed it out, Sky Knight, I never realized how much my hat kind of looks like a Mario Brother hat. Is there a door on the outside that I'm forgetting about? Leave it to me to get lost in a building. How did I get in here last time to save? Wait, does that have something to do with this panel in the middle? Yeah, it does. This is the elevator out. Wow. Fuck. Oh, this is where evil chimes in and tells me how good I am at video games. Wario doesn't wear black, he wears purple and yellow. None of the brothers wear black. Oh yeah, this part of the game does have frame rate problems. I don't know if that's present on actual hardware, but it is on here. Although the music doesn't lag, so I'm going to assume that it is just not a well-optimized area. Yes, that's right. We talked to this old guy last time. If that's the case, then under there is a house that no one lives in anymore. We often used to go there and sit all alone in the second floor of that house and think about things. Why don't you check out the place and see what you can find while you wait for her there? Wait, is that the house I was just in? No, it can't be. No, it's connected to this elevator. The structure of Shavat is a little bit confusing. Not as bad as the path to get here. Babel Tower can suck a non-disclosed object. Oh, I came in this house earlier, actually. Looks like it can be opened. Ah, it's a mirror. Banana-flavored gushers. Yo, my reflection isn't matching up perfectly. Wait a minute. If I spin really fast, it, like, breaks. Maybe. Oh yeah, it totally does. It's desynchronizing. What is happening here? Why? Why did I... Okay. Gameplay. I was expecting to get attacked by my reflection. Not gonna lie. Anything else of significance? It will be significant. Isn't this that room we came in earlier that was like half blown up? Yep. We had some dialogue here last time, and we found a child's memory from long ago, but nobody could take that away. Yeah, that's a morbid sentence. I'm not really sure what's in there. A toy or a photograph or something, maybe. Oh, we had to play with the rocking horse. Somber music. Damn it. All you want is to win. You don't care about anything else. Why was this allowed to happen? Why does this never end? What are we? There's no end to war and resentment. This is the girl we fought last time. So this is where you all were. I think I kind of hear what you're talking about, Sky Knight. The Queen said this house was destroyed in the Great War 500 years ago. This house has been kept like this on purpose as a reminder of that war. Thank you for waiting. Please come to the palace with me. Hey, wait! Disagreeable squirt! Bart, yeah, Bart always knows what to say. So, anyone watch anything interesting on Netflix lately? Sponsor. Or are we all still watching the same stuff? AKA Squid Game for evil. Entrance to Shavat Palace. Stargate SG-1. Good choice. Ink Master. Oh yeah, that's right, Ink Master. You know, I've just been watching Cowboy Bebop. This way, please. I've got 3 episodes left of the live action, and I don't really want it to be over. But all good things. Yo, it's this dude. I always forget what voice I gave this guy. You're finally here. Where have you been? That's actually what I was referencing when I said that. Why are you here? I've told you before. I learned martial arts with your father in Shavat. The Queen is waiting. Go ahead. Please, come in. I don't remember the episode very well, but I know the name always stuck with me. Thank you for coming such a long way. I am the Queen of Shavat, Zephyr. I can't do women voices. Sorry. Thank you for coming. What is this? It's just a kid. I may appear like this, but I am actually 522 years old. Ah, yes, that classic shtick. 522? Is that really possible? Yes. I and a select few of the vessels have undergone some special life-extending treatments. We were required to continue living until that final day approaches because of one man. No, the shtick of character that looks like small child, actually 500 years old, like vampire. To continue living, this is our atonement for that tragedy 500 years ago. So you're stuck living in heaven paying for your sins. Let us discontinue this discussion of the past. I've heard many things about all of you from Wiseman. Dude, this is the lady, the kid, girl, princess from the Never-Ending Story. I hated that movie when I was a kid. Wiseman has been conducting his operations on the surface under my orders. Wait, that's who you referenced? Well, I'm sorry that I hated that movie. To keep an eye on that man's activities. I mean, I liked parts of the movie. I liked the giant flying dog thing. I thought the princess was annoying, though. She's like, say my name. That was like her only line through the whole movie. I was like, God damn it, like, be more interesting. I was like 6. And I didn't say God damn it, but I thought the equivalent of it in 6-year-old vocabulary. Gosh darn it. Also, he was ordered to bring anyone from the surface who would be of help to us to Shavat. 500 years ago, we fought against Solaris for the freedom of the land dwellers. Okay, but can we agree that the second one is way worse than the first one? Did I just skip some dialogue? I don't know. It's too late now. Even after that, we continue to resist Solaris, although we are short of any real power. Yeah, I would bet my marbles on it. Let me just sell you all of my memories. Oh, don't worry, it's not like I'll remember what I've forgotten. Land dwellers, can you find it in your heart to help us? It's like, let me put on the one ring, but it's the size of a goddamn belt. And every time I turn invisible, I'll just forget things. Did I read this line or not? I need to stop having such a heated discussion about Never-Ending Story 2. I'm gonna read it again, just because. Land dwellers, can you find it in your heart to help us? We must free mankind from the grasps of Solaris. We must gain true freedom and build a peaceful world to live in. Something's not right. This fight for independence from a tyrant. The battle for freedom. I see. You make it seem like your intentions are noble. In reality, though, maybe you're no different than Solaris. Anyway, I'm too busy with trying to take Yvette back from that bastard Shakan. Hate to break this to you, But I don't even have the time. Now I have the time. You are apparently nothing like the calm and quiet Roni Fatima, Bart. Yet you are so similar to Roni at the same time. Are you talking about Sequest DSV? I don't remember the smart kid. Are you talking about the smart kid with, like, the condom episode? Anyone who hasn't seen Sequest will have no idea what I'm talking about. However, I tell no lie. When I say we are doing this purely for the future of the land dwellers, if you still cannot believe us, then defeat Solaris, gain back the independence of the land dwellers, and then see if we still embrace the heavens together. The pretext of the past, the discord between nations, why be concerned at such a small scale? Okay, but is that the kid that was in the condom episode? You know what episode I'm talking about if you've seen the show. You must look at the bigger picture. It should do you some good if you rest in the palace and think about it. You must think about what you ought to do. But remember, Solaris has been quite active lately, so we don't have much time for leisure. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, did he have like the Leonardo DiCaprio hairstyle from Titanic? Like parted in the middle, bangs like at the sides of the eyes. Okay, then yeah, it's the kid that was in the goddamn condom episode. That episode never left my mind because it made me uncomfortable watching that episode with my parents when I was like 12, 13. I'd say closer to 12, yeah. The whole episode is about that kid trying to get laid. and I'm sitting here at like 12 years old, like sweating. Like, what the fuck is... Why? That's a rather old picture. Is it a picture of a family? Parents, a girl, and a younger brother. Everyone seems to be smiling happily. Guess we can't sleep in that room. Just Google Sequest DSV condom episode. I'm sure you'll find it. Or find info about it. Nothing like watching TV with your family and there's an episode about children trying to have sex. Yeah, they worry me too. Don't Google it, actually. Well, you know what? No. Don't include kids in your search terms. Just include Sequest, DSV, and condom. Although you might find a very weird, like, Etsy Sequest DSV custom condom. Can we stop talking about condoms? That episode made me, like, uncomfortable, and it brings me right back to being 12 when I think about it. They're on to you. Are you finished talking to the Queen? What do you all plan on doing? Are you going to fight alongside the people of Shavat against Solaris? Don't make me decide. I don't want to make any moral decisions. I don't have the mindset for it tonight. Everyone is searching for a reason to live, a reason to fight. To understand better the meaning of death. However, that is something we must find on our own, and make it our own. That is what my grandfather said, though I don't understand what he meant by it. It's already been 5 years since my grandfather brought me to Shavat. Grandfather and the Queen always told me not to leave Shavat, that I must not go to Solaris alone. There's no way I could lose to any other gear in my Siebzen. There's no way. I'll step on all those Solarians with Siebzen. Beat them down. Beat them all down. Why does Grandfather and the Queen stop me? Don't they care what happens to Father? Or they're just going to stand by and watch him die? I can't forgive those people who tortured Father, and those who would silently stand by and watch. Even as we speak, my father in Solaris may be... Yeah, I think I know the scene you're talking about. In the black... involving Vivi. No more dialogue with this lady. Evil thought I was only going to be streaming for 20 minutes, but look at us, we've been streaming for 54 minutes already, and that means that in about 5 minutes I'm going to be wrapping up the stream. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Don't go. Is 20 minutes into 50 minutes a 300% increase? I think there's something wrong with your math there, maybe. Or maybe there's something wrong with my math. I always did well in math, even though I hated it. Ah, so you're a real math magician. Want to rest in the bed. Absolutely. I wish I could open this chest. But it's not a treasure chest, it's just a room decoration chest. Welcome to Shavat. We've already heard that you are our guests. Please use this room as you please. You are welcome to use the bed to rest. I see. So you're the son of Khan. Have you met Queen Zephyr yet? She still can't forget about the tragedy in Nissen during the Great War. 500 years ago, even though it's not her fault. I assume she can't forgive herself for betraying and abandoning her fellow members, though she had no knowledge of what was going on. Oh, I may have said too much. Not supposed to know anything. Anyhow, keep up the good work in overthrowing Solaris, young man. New voice killed my bitrate. New voice unlocked. Hell yeah. Balthasar brought Maria to Shavat about 5 years ago, along with that Siebzen. Balthasar said he sneaked into Solaris by himself and tried to save Dr. Nicola and Maria. He laughed as he told me that he managed to escape with Maria and take that Siebzen as a souvenir. What happened to Dr. Nicola? Maria's father, Dr. Nikolai, Wait, why did it drop the I? I didn't just not see the I. She called him Dr. Nicola. Now it's Nikolai. Was captured by Solaris and nothing has been heard from him since. In any case, I'm sure he's being forced to do research on gears. If they develop Siebzen further into a new gear weapon and start mass-producing them, well, to say the least, it would be more than we could ever handle. Nikolai cannot die. Hey, that rhymed. I don't know, was that Nikolai's last name from Zombies? Long ago, humans were with God in a paradise in the sky called Mahanon. The place was protected by the power of God. Humans were never exposed to the fear of danger of death. However, one day, humans entered God's forbidden garden and ate a fruit which bestowed upon them tremendous intelligence and power. God found out about the incident and the humans were banished from the paradise. The prosperous times were over. An era of sorrow and hatred began. That was the first part of the legend of Genesis that was passed on from long ago. They say a legend such as this contains some truth to it. Oh, I know that one. That's the Bible story. I'm not big on wrestlers from any era. I like to joke about wrestling once in a while, and, you know, I like to do a good old, you know, Bonesaw is ready! You know, but, I don't know, I don't even know many modern wrestlers. Humans banished from the paradise were foolish enough to revolt against God. In order to resist the power of God, they created 12 anima relics, and called themselves gods. For 10 days, 10 nights, the world shed its blood. Mahanon was enveloped in flames. But human strength was no match for God, and the arrogant humans were destroyed by God's anger. Only a few righteous men were left on the land. However, God was also tired and wounded. Decided to rest in the deepest depths of the earth. God's rest was long, but eternity is only a moment to God. Since then, the righteous men who didn't revolt against God had to live in the harsh nature by themselves, being in constant fear of death. Legend also says the following: when the righteous men's children are born again, God will awaken from his long rest and give a helping hand to them. If the legend is true, what will the awakening God bring to the people? What kind of existence is God? You know, I don't remember that part of the storybook. It is not known how much of the Genesis legend is true. However, the anima relics made through God's wisdom do exist. Solaris's Gazelle ministry is desperate to find the anima relic, and Mahanon, a place known to be God's resting place. If Solaris attains that power, no one will be able to stop them. What will happen to the world then? Man, Skyknight is really digging through that sack of emotes to find Kate Sith. There he is. There he is. Wait till we have our very own actual Kate Sith. You guys really, clung to those titles you were granted. I can't even remember who's what. You just arrived on the surface, didn't you? I've heard about you. They say you saved our colleague captured by the Ethos. Thank you very much for that. I wish they'd give me a mission. I'd teach those Solarians a lesson. Oh, and you are? I feel like I've met you before. You resemble Khan, the one who taught us the art of fighting. Nobody knows his whereabouts after he went down to the surface on the Queen's mission. You say that, and I'm detecting a lot of emphasis on the word competent there, as though you are saying the streamer is the incompetent one. I doubt something bad happened to him considering his skills, but I wonder where he is. I'll have you know that I am the glue that holds all of us together. I'm still running around in the sky because of the war that broke out 500 years ago. It doesn't make any sense. Why do we have to suffer for what our ancestors did? What do you think? This statement is topical, and I'm not gonna go into why, I'm just gonna say it's topical. Can't even get fresh ingredients from meals. I've had it. You look familiar. Oh, welcome. You look good, Faye. The meal will be ready soon. Please join us and eat to your heart's content. Yui? Why are you here? Isn't this Saiton's wife? Oh, didn't I tell you before? I was born here. After you left the village, I decided to return to Shivat along with the survivors of the village. Because the soldiers from Ave and Kislev were showing up around there. I see. I'm sorry for putting so much trouble on you. I should have brought Saiton so he could say hi. What are you saying? It's not your fault. There's nothing to worry about. People from the village understood after they came here and heard the story. Couldn't blame only you for that incident because Solaris was behind it. Yes, but... Excuse me, but who's this lady? Oh, you've never met her before. Wow, wrong voice. Oh, you've never met her before. This is Doc's wife, Yui. The wife of Saiton? Aha, I take it. You are Bart, the Orca of the desert, right? I've heard a lot about you. You've been quite busy. It's nice to meet you. Are you referencing, the Bible, Sky Knight, when you say Lilith, the first wife? I'm trying to figure out what you might be referencing without asking you, but that's the only thing I could come to. Yes, how do you do? Have you met the Queen? If you haven't, go say hello to her as soon as possible. Okay, then I'll see you later. Choo-choo, my friend.
Midori really talks a lot. It's amazing how much stuff you have to talk about. We can have a conversation without talking. Have you forgotten already? Hey everybody! It's me, Mr. Hanky! You humans are truly unusual living beings, aren't you? You're all like shattered fragments of a mirror. Heidi-ho!
That great war, 500 years ago. You can remember it like it was yesterday. That's something I can't get myself to forget. Many lives were lost, much love, many dreams. Friends, those irreplaceably important things in our lives were scared and scarred and left to bleed. I can't read. Are those days going to return once again? I don't want my children or grandchildren to go through that nightmare. What is this cool room? This month is going to be very tight, too. Must cut down on rations a little to make it. But everyone will probably gripe about that. What am I gonna do? Alright, Sky Knight, you remember my song that I told you about, Gorilla Grip? We've been flying up in the sky, right? It isn't easy getting supplies. We can't just go and get all our supplies either. We made it this far somehow, but if the situation continues like this, we better do something. Yeah, so I came up with a rhyme for that I'm very proud of. I was able to incorporate Prometheus and an eagle into that song. And I'm very proud of that rhyme. Further down is the prison. It hasn't been used for several hundred years, though. It isn't anything worth seeing. Well, I guess you could say we had a similar barbaric phase like the land dwellers. Would you like to hear? I'm sure everyone's very interested in this shitpost of a song I've been writing. As a way to stave off boredom at work. Alright, you ready for this? You ready for this? Perfect, because the game went silent. Perfect timing. I'm like Prometheus, I started this fire. You're like the eagle, it's me you devour, and I'm running out of time. There you go. This is where we keep the criminals in their cells. It's been said that soldiers from Solaris were locked up in here long ago. I've heard we've even done many atrocious things at that time. War is like that. It abolishes good and bad. One betrays friends, neighbors, even his own flesh and blood. War turns even good, kind humans into crazed monsters. I have this gift for rhyming, and I abuse it on a regular basis. You're right, it is that we need to hop in one of these cages and swing around in it. Well, this is a Square game, so... This is a carbonite cage that petrifies humans alive. Oh, really, is it now? Regardless of whether it was only used on criminals, it is still heinous. No matter how you look at it, they've sure thought of cruel things. By the way, you land dwellers know about the Nissen tragedy during the Great War? Did you hear anything from the higher-ups? Yes. I'm surprised they told you, so you know what it is, don't you? Don't believe everything those old men say. Nothing good will come of it. I'm not sure I actually heard anything, but I'm just gonna say yes, and stick with it. One of my friends and I were joking at work, and he called himself a power bottom top, which is a phrase that makes no sense. But I wrote a song about it for him, anyway. This is a machine created to put brutal criminals and dangerous monsters to sleep. It isn't expected to be used against, again, but it is ready anytime, just in case. Anyone who has no business here should leave. Get out, right now. Yes, we were joking about exactly what it sounds like. If you want to hear the song I wrote, it's short and written as a hoedown. A hoedown. What do you do anyway? What do you mean, what do I do? I work at a non-disclosed fast food restaurant. I won't say where I work, not online, but I do work at I will say that I work in the fast food industry. That day, 500 years ago, okay, Skynet wants to hear it, hold on. I'm a bipolar initiator, I'm like a power bottom top. I'll let you ride me until I'm begging you to stop. Now I'm lying on the floor and crying in the corner, and you want to know if you can pay me in quarters. There you go. I came up with that in the span of 15 minutes. That day, 500 years ago, that woman was definitely here. Yes, that's definitely a gift for families to enjoy. That woman was definitely here. There's no other alternative but to be a captive. We could have won at the cost of many sacrifices, only if that traitor hadn't disappeared with the woman. The escaped woman freed the beast. The beast sucked human blood and ate their flesh, and tore the world apart. Since then, people have found themselves groping in the dark. That should be another song on my album. Groping in the Dark. That's an excellent title. They've been atoning for a crime for 500 years. I accidentally opened up my inventory. Oh, fuck, it interrupted the speech. I want you to be careful, young one. Don't follow the same path as the traitor, drowning in hatred and love. So my first album, which was written as a shitpost, and it took me about 3 hours, and I made it while I was extremely tired, and everything was done in one take, is called Pooping with My Eyes Closed. And my second album, which is a work in progress and has a lot more effort going into it for some reason, is A Firm Handshake is what it's called. This is a really big area. See, Evil, this wasn't the platforming stream, this was just the run around and talk to people for hours stream. Maria has truly done so much for us. As of now, many of us consider her to be the guardian angel of Shivat. Regardless of how well she can control Siebzen, she's only a 13-year-old girl. She's probably worried sick about her father, who's been captured by Solaris. Well, you know, I did show off the albums I have, and 2 of them were NSP albums. They probably definitely inspired my creativity a little bit. Balthasar has strongly told Maria not to leave Shivat under any circumstances. He probably said that because he knows that if provided with the chance, that child would immediately try to fly off to Solaris. All by herself, to rescue her captured father, riding on the Siebzen. Are you not entertained? Do you like the juice? I like the juice. The scientists of Solaris had bitter experiences in the revolt by the Lambs 500 years ago. So they decided to do some work on the Lambs. They inserted various limiters so that they would never be able to revolt. Inhibitor chips. For the past 500 years, Solaris controlled the Lamb's consciousness, behavior and all. Execute Order 66. Naturally, Lambs don't know anything about it. That makes it even more unforgivable, although it's highly efficient. This land is a testing ground for Solaris. Their objectives are genetic engineering, crossbreeding, and mind control. They want to collect the data for the newly created organisms and general combat data. Lambs are mere livestock, to be raised for Solaris' purposes. The ethos was established mainly to control the Lambs. Why do you think these people are dumb, Evil? What would give you that, idea? What? Collecting combat data? In this war that's lasted for hundreds of years on the Ignis continent, it was just a farce plotted by Solaris. The ethos supervised the land dwellers like domestic animals. Then I was It's not a farce. To them, it's an important simulation under strict restrictions. Creating appropriate organisms that can align themselves with the anima relics is one of their important objectives. Objection! In any case, the lambs will continue to be Solaris guinea pigs, unless someone stops them. The limiter restrains the lamb's abilities, but there may be a way to remove it. Tora Melquire. Melquire. He used to be one of the 3 sages of Shavat. Okay, so there's a character named Melquire, and he's from a flying city. Gotcha. He must know a way to remove the limiter. I accidentally opened up my menu again, and we're going to have to start this conversation all over. Never mind, that was the end of the conversation. Isn't there a dude in Chrono Trigger from the, like, flying magic city named Melquire? And he sells you weapons. The whereabouts of the 3 sages, Melquire, Balthazar, and Gasper, have not been known since the Great War. There's even a rumor that they lost faith in humans because of the tragedy in Nissen. Solaris' activities have increased once again. I wonder where they are, and what they're up to. I might be misremembering his name, but I swear Melquire was his name. A man named Krelian was the mastermind behind the planting of the limiter in the lambs. He was originally a lamb. He learned molecular engineering from the sage, Melquire, personally. But he misused it for such a terrible act. An unbelievable monster. This is the tactical command room. Currently, we are keeping track of the activities of both Solaris and the land and collecting data. Lately, there's been a lot of unusual activity down on the surface. Do you think Solaris found something? So how's everyone doing tonight? I don't know if I don't think I asked that question earlier because I was having a slight psychotic breakdown.
So the anima relics were created by God's wisdom. I wonder if that is truly the case.
You want me to give this thing a Toad voice? Because I could totally do that. Actually, I don't know if I can still do Toad.
All in all, that unit was meant to merge with something inorganic. That would be the proper assumption. It is foolish of humans to try to depend on such things! Oh my! I've said too much! Forget what I said!
Alright, that was Toad, everybody. That's the only time he's appearing on this stream for the rest of eternity. Are you saying you want me to expire my voice so that I can stream for the next 2 hours in silence and you can just watch the game? It's like that classic comment, "Shut up, I'm trying to watch the game." The power of Xenogears was so great that they could even hold back Diabolos' collapse 500 years ago. Diabolos. Okay. If any more of these fall into the hands of the enemy, our future and even those of the land dwellers will be... I implore you, land dwellers, we require your assistance. Shavat must collect the remaining anima relics by any means necessary. I accidentally discovered I could do Toad's voice. Mostly based on Toad's voice from the Super Show, but still. That which the Gazelle Ministry of Solaris desperately seeks is the 12 anima relics created by God's wisdom. The merging of an anima relic and a gear can produce an omni-gear, but the subjects must be in suitable synchronization, or else the transformation will not occur. Some of the anima relics have been discovered. but there are still more left undiscovered, sleeping deep in the earth. Even we have been devoting much to the search, but to no avail. I think I've just had a genius idea. From now on, I'm going to read all of Evil's chat messages out loud, only in the Toad voice. The powerless are maimed and slaughtered, all because those crazed leaders give out one bloodlusted order. Doesn't matter how advanced their technology or culture is, it's the same thing. Not one thing has changed over the years. It's gotten so sad.
I will now post constantly!
It's gotten so sad. You can almost laugh. Huh. How long does this have to last? This is the library where many books are gathered. This place is packed with many ancient books that you cannot find on the surface. If you're a book fanatic, you drool over these books. Like our first run prints, limited books, autographed books, banned books. And mountains of hard-to-find books, and more mountains and mountains of books. Ah, it's too much. Well, setting that aside, if there's something you want to know about from the past, it'd be good to go in and talk to the librarians. Don't worry, it's their job anyway to tell the new people from the surface about the past.
Long ago, I've heard that a lone choo-choo was taken from the town by wise men. I haven't heard what happened after that. I hope that choo-choo is doing well.
Guys, I have something to announce. I was the voice actor for Toad in the Super Show. Surviving through the Great War of 500 years ago and the Diabolos collapse, we and the rest of our comrades secluded ourselves on Shavat. At the time, Shavat was being constructed at the tip of Babel Tower. Just the tip. But we were able to escape to the city before Solaris once again ascended to power over the land. Since then, we've been wandering the skies while overlooking the activities of the land below. Yeah, people start trying to kill themselves and I have to like jump and through a building to save them and they break their neck in the process or whatever. After the war and the collapse of Diabolos, similarly to the land dwellers, the heavily beaten Solaris forces began to pull back and return to their home country. Guys, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm getting lightheaded from expelling too much oxygen. Give me a second to like catch my breath. Maybe there's a gas leak in my building. Taking along with them vast numbers of land dwellers as slaves, we couldn't stop them. The only way for the war-torn land dwellers to survive was to depend on Solaris. After the brief moment of hope, Solaris once again began to reign over our lives. A cold and harsh era had begun. 500 years have passed, and their reign still continues. No one knows how long this is going to last. Wow, there's a lot of old people in this library. Yo, it's Neo. Hey, it's Neo. Guess what, Neo? I hope I typed your name right. There we go. How many VIPs are we up to at this point? Those giants which fought long ago to save us. existence which surpasses all of the gears. Dun 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 dun. Oh, I'm not clicked into the game. Hold on. They are the legendary Omnigears. One of them is the treasure of the Aver royal family, which is currently resting somewhere within the continent of Ignis. Neo, you came into quite the stream so far. I had a mental breakdown at the beginning. I've been doing a Toad voice. All of Evil's messages are being read as Toad, and I sang earlier a couple of songs. Which is currently resting somewhere within the continent of Ignis.
Hello, Neo!
But I can't guarantee that.
The reason mankind was able to make it through and survive certain death 500 years ago was because of the power of these giants created through God's wisdom. Roni Fatima. Oh, this is too good to pass up! And the other young fighters piloted these giants and destroyed the heart of Diabolos. Seeing an opportunity to counterattack, mankind desperately stood up against Diabolos and successfully annihilated them. Roni Fatima, Queen Zephyr, and the rest of the young ones put their lives on the line and won back.
I've got Toad in my brain and he keeps coming out.
Our throat will be destroyed by tomorrow!
Guys, you don't know how often I do RPG Monday and then my throat is like hoarse for the whole entire next day. The future for this world. Roni Fatima, isn't that my ancestor? So you're saying my ancestor, Roni, fought alongside Queen Zephyr against Solaris? Huh. Diabolos. The sudden appearance of the mysterious army put a full stop to the battle between the humans 500 years ago. Those angels of death, utterly unrivaled with no fear or mercy. Their only intention was to eradicate all life on this planet. Even Solaris' proudest gear battalions were mere flies to them. Nothing stopped them as they indiscriminately slaughtered and trampled upon countless lives. At that time, people were certain that the end of the world was approaching, dominated by feelings of constant fear and hopelessness. It was a dreadful life. You're probably already aware of this, but this Shavat is protected by a special gate made possible by an ancient technology. Even Solaris cannot break this barrier. Because of that, we were able to avoid being invaded to this day. But even with that, we don't have the power to attack Solaris either. It's a stalemate, basically. We've just been glaring at each other. Half of me is afraid Evil's going to post it, and the other half of me is afraid that if he does, I have to accept it as a challenge. After the war... After the end of World War II, the world was split into two, East and West. This marked the beginning of the era known as the Cold War. Solaris used a gate, like ours, to separate itself from the surface. And then, they erased all memory of their existence from the surface dwellers. Due to this, the surface dwellers are still not aware that they've been secretly dominated by Solaris all along. To be born into a false reality, to grow up in it, and to die in it, without ever approaching the truth. Oh, he posted it. I don't know this song, though, so hold on, let me listen to this real quick. I'll mute the desktop audio so I don't get VOD muted. And this is the part where Evil gets mad because I don't know something older than dinosaurs. This is from a musical. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not going to do this justice in the Toad voice, but I am going to read this in the Toad voice.
I am the very model of a modern Major General! I have information! Vegetable, animal, and mineral! I know the kings of England! And I quote, the fights historical from Marathon to Waterloo!
I need a drink, hold on. This is a goddamn challenge, and I accept it.
In order categorical, I'm well acquainted too with matters mathematical. I understand equations, both the simple and quadratical. About binomial theorem, I'm teeming with a lot of news, with many cheerful facts about the square of the what the fuck is that word? Hypotenuse, with many cheerful facts about the square of the hypotenuse with a man. You can't tell by the way I choose my work. I'm a lady. No time to talk.
That is the life of a surface dweller. Well, I have to keep in mind how effective the Toad voice is when you can donate bits. I'm so lightheaded I've forgotten which button is the jump button. It's triangle. Surviving through the Great War of 500 years ago and the Diabolos collapse, we and the rest of our comrades secluded ourselves on Shavat. I'm glad you think this is the best stream ever, Evil. You know, once in a while, you're actually nice to me. I had to reread that chat message just to make sure it was really there. At the time, Shavat was being constructed at the tip of Babel Tower, but we were able to escape to the sky before Solaris once again ascended to power over the land.
Make it rain, bitch!
I can't end a sentence in bitch and not think about, Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch. It's not my favorite location. It isn't. Since then, we've been wandering the skies while overlooking the activities of the land below. You know, everyone knows Rick James, bitch. But, does everyone know what Rick James did? That's the bigger question. Okay, I think I've talked to everyone in the library. Let's get out of here. He also, Sky Knight, I'm pretty sure, oh, maybe it was Gear Joe. Someone was here last time I told this story, but Rick James kidnapped a girl. Well, yeah, he did fucking cocaine, but, and whatever else. But Rick James and his girlfriend kidnapped this girl and kept her in their basement. And they would like burn her legs with like a crack pipe. Yeah, it was you, Sky Knight. It was when we were playing Lollipop Chainsaw. How's the surface doing lately? I'm sure the people down there are living blindly, yet peacefully as usual. Yeah, Pokemon, alright. It was pre-Pokemon Go, so they had to do something. Seriously doubt any spy would be able to get in. And as I expected, since we have new people from the surface, there's increased security. And you never know what might happen. If anything ever happened to the Queen, it'd be disastrous. I'm glad you remember, because it's hard for me to forget things. I still remember the childhood home I grew up in when I was 3. That I moved out of at, like, 4. My memory is extremely sharp sometimes. This is a question you typically always say yes to, but I'm gonna say no in this case. Alright, we slept, we talked to everyone. Did we talk to the Queen again? Is this what we're doing? Are we at 7 viewers right now? I just went on to check, and that's what it's telling me. How has Xenogears become like a 7 viewer stream? This used to be the stream I did every week that no one watched. Except, like, once in a while when Palteos or someone else would show up. But, like, usually it was just, like, one person at a time. If that. Not that I'm throwing shade, I'm just, I appreciate those single viewers who would pop up. That's how I got to where I am now. It is hands down your worst stream. Thank you, Evil. That's why RPG Monday will be, RPG Monday will be something we do on this stream for the rest of my life, so... I'm glad you approve. I guess we just... the illusion of choice. We can either say, let me think some more, or say yes. Alright. Huh. What was that shaking all about? You just meant Xenogears? You don't like this game, Evil? I'm sorry. Your Majesty. Was that enemy? This is the game that inspired me to start RPG Monday, though, because it's a game I've always wanted to play all the way through. I'd only ever played the first few hours before. Oh, okay. I think the combat system in this game is one of the better combat systems in a classic RPG. And the story, it might be a bit out there, but I like it. I like the characters. I'll put it that way. I like the characters and I like the character interactions. Your Majesty, something dreadful has... Oh, this is a lady. I just should assume everyone's a lady at this point. What's the meaning of this? Yes, that is... We have an intruder in the dock area. The gate generator has been destroyed. What? Wow. An hour and 42 minutes into the stream, we finally get battle. Is that what's happening here? What's the damage report? Yes, subsystems are destroyed. Gate generation has dropped 70% from normal. We're devoting everything to firefighting and repairs. Will still take some time. You know, someday I'm gonna have to stream Star Ocean, which is just Square Enix's take on Star Trek. Have any of you heard of Star Ocean? What of the intruder? Yes, we believe it's just a lone Gebler soldier. Neo's heard of it. It seems the individual has escaped to the number 17 hangar. Why are you looking forward to Friday's stream? Because you want to see more Soma? The way you say nuts reminds me of, tell them nuts. From, what's that anime called? Star Blazers. What do you mean, and then after? You mean after we beat Soma? You mean that certain game that I'm gonna be playing on Fridays after we beat Soma? We might beat Soma next Friday, so it might be the Friday after that we start the game. Yeah, we might be starting that Silent Hill game after that on the next Friday. Anyway, it seems the individual has escaped to number 17 hangar. The first Star Ocean, which originally came out on the Super Nintendo, has an opening cutscene with full voice acting. Number 17 hangar bay, Siebzen. Maria, wait. It is too dangerous to go by yourself. Would you like to hear the Super Nintendo voice acting in Star Ocean 1? I might be able to find it. But we can't just let the spy be. Your Majesty, we have our hands full just trying to fight the fire on the shield generator. If someone doesn't do something, it's possible we'll have more losses. I'll be fine. I can go alone. Miria, what can you do now when you don't even have Sebzine? But... Then, should we go down with Maria? It's the Gebler, right? I'm still ticked off at them. I'll take them on. I'll take them all on. Is it fine with you, Faye? Please take care of Maria. And be careful out there. Alright, I'm gonna find this. I'm gonna try and find this anyway. And we're gonna look at it real quick, because I need you guys to see this, so you can see what I mean by Square Enix's take on Star Trek. How are we at 8 viewers? Not that I'm ungrateful, I'm extremely grateful. Star Ocean SNES opening. Oh yeah, this was made by Enix, before they were joined with Square Enix. That's right, so this isn't technically a Square game. It just became a Square game after the union. Reunion. Reunion. Are you ready for fantastic SNES voice acting? This game only came out in Japan, but there's an English translation.
Captain's log, Stardate 346. Our ship has completed its mission of deep space investigation right on schedule. Now we're headed home.
Would you like some coffee, Captain?
Yes, I'd like that. Thank you.
Captain, we've just picked up a huge amount of unidentified energy.
Where?
Mark 301.209 in Sector Gamma.
Reservoir section? Get it on the screen.
An enormous shockwave is approaching.
Shield the ship. What the hell?
Hey, language.
Stardate 346. Now, through an unknown force, a totally new age is about to begin. Is it God's will or the irony of fate? And still, mankind makes its way where no one has gone before.
Where no one has gone before.
People say the universe is a star ocean.
People say the universe is a star ocean. Okay, so the male voice actor, the deep voice, was harder to understand, but the female voice was quite clear. For Super Nintendo quality, especially. Anyway, that's the extent of the voice acting. That is a game we might do on stream someday, because it's another RPG I'd love to play, and have played the beginning of, and know more. But yes, I agree, Evil. It's quite impressive for Super Nintendo to have... I mean, it isn't a lot of audio recording, but imagine how much space that took up on the cartridge. Just that little bit. That's right. It's also on it's also on PC, I think, Palteos. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't bit crushed. And the graphics were impressive. I would play the remake, but it's like a PlayStation 1 remake. I kind of want to play the original Super Nintendo version just because of how impressive it is on the hardware. But I don't know, we'll find out. I mean, I'll probably just play the remake because it'll be the more approachable version. Then let's get going, Maria. Then let's all go together. This may be asking for too much, but would it be possible to have one of you stay behind with the Queen? We do not have the combat experience, and if something ever happened to the Queen... Alright, I got it. Then one of us should stay behind. Who will you leave here? Who am I leaving? Who am I leaving? Who am I leaving? My instincts tell me to leave Billy so I can have Bart. Leave Renoa? Okay. You're the best looking guy here. Number 3! Leave Billy because you always kill him. Good enough for me. Maria has joined the party. So tell me, where is the Muffin Man? The Muffin? I don't remember what Lord Farquaad sounds like enough to do his voice. No! Not my gumdrop buttons! It's basically the same voice, though, isn't it? I mean... I feel like the torture scene in that movie is underrated.
Well, she's married to the Muffin Man.
They're waterboarding him with milk or whatever. It's amazing.
Oh my! This has gotten serious! It seems you can't get in because of the emergency security!
When I was a kid, I had Shrek on DVD, and if you put it into a computer to watch it, it had one of those, like, interactive DVD kits. And you could dub the scenes, like, specific scenes from a movie you could dub. So me and my friends would redub that movie. Yeah, I think 2 is pretty good. I think 2 is pretty good, but I will always like the first one.
I've got a line of quality goods, sir. So if you've got anything you need, don't hesitate to ask. Hey, stranger, I got something that might interest you. What are you buying?
I like Prince Charming in the second one being like a piss baby. It was my favorite thing, I think, about that movie. Yeah, that is a fun scene. Sky Knight, I actually always liked that scene. Wasn't Holding Out for a Hero, wasn't that written for Footloose? Or was it just licensed for Footloose? Whenever I look that song up, it's always like Holding Out for a Hero from the Footloose soundtrack.
Alright then, what shall it be?
I don't know if I need to buy anything. I need to Google this now, because I need to know. Holding Out for a Hero. Maybe it isn't, but I swear to God. Yeah, the first link on YouTube is Holding Out from a Hero. Holding Out for a Hero, in parentheses, from Footloose soundtrack. What do you mean, from Footloose soundtrack? Okay, it was recorded for Footloose. What a good song to have been a song recorded just for a movie. Not that there's anything wrong with the movie Footloose, except it made me uncomfortable watching it with my parents. Because it was about the same age I was when I watched that Condom episode of Sequest. What was you about to say, Sky Knight? C-Lab 2021 was a much better show. I never even heard of it, Evil, I'm sorry. By the way,
C-Lab 2021 was a much better show!
I forgot to do that for some of your chat messages, but also, the more I do that voice, the more I lose it, because I'm losing that part of my throat that I was using for it. It's funny that you call my parents Squall and Renoa, but that, if my dad is Squall, that would make sense.
I know! And that pleases me greatly!
You know, it's funny thinking that my parents would be two Final Fantasy characters. Anyway, thank you.
Thank you very much! If there's anything you need, please come by again! Alright, then what shall it be?
Gear parts. Let's see about gear parts. Everybody's full. Alright. Well. Yo, I can customize Seebson. You know, guys, this might sound strange, but I'm very introverted. And when I'm not streaming, and I'm not at work, I'm almost never talking. In fact, I can go an entire day without talking if I don't have company. And I don't stream. Alright, engine S50 66,000.
Lucky!
What do you mean I don't know if I believe you, Neo? Are you saying I must constantly talk to myself? Z Alloy 5020. Armor value of 500 is great, but it doesn't have any ether armor. Which I don't know if I want to drop that ether armor, but it's an increase of 200 armor. Gosh. You know what, here's what we'll do. We'll save and we'll go do the next boss battle or whatever the hell's about to happen. Because most of the battles in this game are just boss battles. And then like 2 hours of story and then another boss battle. This game is like a visual novel that throws a boss battle at you every couple of hours. Who wouldn't drop that motherfucker armor? Well, I want the ether defense. Ether damage can do a lot of that's a lot of damage. And, you know, sometimes you don't want to take a lot of damage. No, it's just 500. It might be worth it for the extra 200 physical defense, but I don't know if I want to drop that other defense. Yeah, well, Babel Tower for any experienced gamer would have been, you know, 10 minutes done. But you're watching me stream it, so... My stream is basically just like a burn barrel surrounded by old homeless people. I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. I was just trying to call my own stream trash, and I ended up like throwing shade at everyone else too. I mean, maybe it comes naturally to me. I try to encourage anyone interested in streaming to try streaming and keep at it. Neo, do you still stream, or was it just something you tried once in a while? Because if you still stream, I can throw some support your way. I've also talked with Sky Knight about playing games together, like Dead by Daylight and stuff like that. So if you ever want to get in on anything like that, you're welcome to.
All right then, what shall it be?
Okay, well, the offer's always there. That goes out to anybody in this community. Streaming aside, I do plan on doing Dead by Daylight with chat members, which was a request of Sky Knight's. So if you do want to join us for that at some point, when you've got time, not streaming it, but, well, I'll be streaming it, but if you'd like to play with us, you are welcome to. That goes out to everybody. Well, Evil, don't break your glasses when you get the time. That's all I'm gonna say. Then we can stream together. We can start our own streaming team. However that works. Oh, lucky you, you wear contacts. I wanted to get contact lenses, but the process is so complicated, I said, fuck it. I'll just keep wearing glasses for the rest of my life. Alright, you know what? Let me check and see if there's any weapons that I should buy that I haven't already bought. And then I'm gonna buy that gear armor. Well, Sky Knight, I'm sure I've said this before, but it's always okay if you can't make it to a stream because you're busy doing something else. I appreciate when you guys make it, but, don't kill yourselves in the process. How kind of you, Evil. No, I clicked on that wrong option again. I'm getting so distracted talking to you guys right now that I can't even go through a menu to buy gear parts. And Neo was just mentioning how this comes so naturally to me. Sure. Alright, first I'm gonna check if I can upgrade the engine. Hey, I'm not blaming it on you. I'm taking the blame. I'm saying I'm the one getting too distracted talking to you guys. That's not your fault in any way. Yeah, performance anxiety. 35 output. What do I got right now? The R23. Well, we're gonna upgrade. Frame. Ooh, it's a good thing I took the time to upgrade. Time to spend all my money. Alright, I am gonna slap that RX metal on here, I guess. Alright, cool. Now we have to refuel because we have so much more fuel than we did before. Yeah. Whew, man, 7 viewers. I'm sweating over here. Brigadier. I need to upgrade you. It's like upgrading a car. How much money do I have left? Not a lot. Alright, I did it. You guys are happy now, right? I'm not gonna upgrade the new gear we just got, because it should be already... I did eat the pizza, but I ate it yesterday. I ate it yesterday, and not the day before yesterday, or the day before that. It took me 3 days to finally eat that pizza. Yeah, these are basically Gundams. This game calls them Gears, which is great, because it ties right into my Metal Gear. But, yeah. I don't want to watch more Pizza Head, but if you really want to see me watch the rest of those fucking commercials, then I guess we can do it. I don't know what it is about those commercials, but God, they make me uncomfortable.
Hey, I'm a weird, stretchy rubber piece of pizza. Watch me get abused on TV. Don't you want to eat pizza now?
We already saw one Halloween one. Are you saying there's another Halloween one that's better? What do you mean nailed it? That was just the Toad voice with less rasp. It's no use. The defensive shutter is closed. Isn't there another way to go down to the hangar? We could jump. This game doesn't have fall damage. We may be able to go down if we use the emergency shaft. So, you are the one they call Shaft. But it's not normally used. I don't care. We can't waste time here anyway. That's right. They won't wait for us. I see. The entrance to the shaft is just above here. Have you guys... I'm sure plenty of you here have at least heard of Symphony of the Night. This is it. We can go down by entering the shaft from here. You guys want to hear my impression? Anyone here who's seen the beginning of Symphony of the Night, you want to hear my impression of Dracula from that game? The classic voice acting, not the redub. Fine, then let's go. You know, if tonight's the night I'm going to destroy my voice, might as well go all out. Yo, our first battle in 2 hours. Alright, hold on. I don't mean to interrupt the first battle in 2 hours. Yo, you know, Neo, it's funny you say that, because I honestly wish I could be a voice actor. Maybe that's what drew me to streaming RPGs, was just the chance to read a bunch of dialogue and do silly voices and hope people would enjoy it. Let me find the script for the opening cutscene of this game. Symphony of the Night. Script. I love that you can just find scripts for old video games. Alright, my name is Adam J. I'm what do I say? I'm, trying out for the roles of Richter and Dracula. Okay. Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. It is not by my hand that I am once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute. Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves. Perhaps the same could be said of all religions. Topical. Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you. What is a man? Throws his wine glass to the floor. A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you? Alright, now let's listen to the original. I hope this is the original dub. Okay, let me find a video of the original dub and you guys can compare. You guys can compare my performance to the original. The night opening. Wow, this is the whole ass opening. I just want the cutscene. Evil can... Damn it, I should have waited for Evil to come back. Wow, this video is in really good quality.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
Your words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
So how do you guys think I did? Like, honestly, seriously, though, how do you guys think I did impersonating those two voice actors? Clip it? I will. I'll clip it after the stream. I can't clip during the streams, because I can't rewind. Neo thought it was pretty good. Thank you. They redubbed that game when they re-released it. I always prefer the original dub, but the redub actually sounds good. I'm pretty sure the guy voice acting Richter in that cutscene is Chris's voice actor from Resident Evil 1, the original. I don't know, Sky Knight. I don't know why they would redub a masterpiece. Okay, I don't know any of Maria's combos. She's also tiny, holy shit. And that did 2 damage. Maybe Maria needs a weapon. I've always wanted to sit down and redub all of the original Resident Evil's cutscenes just for the hell of it. You know, such great lines like, what is it? Looks like blood. I hope it's not Chris's blood. Jill, I'm gonna check this out. You go on ahead. Ow. Maria's dead. Barry, look out! What is it? It's a monster! Stand back. I'll take care of this. Now everyone else is dead. Wow, the party's dead. Yeah, the butt trumpets. I love the butt trumpets. Okay, it's a good thing I saved. We have to rebuy all of our gear, though. Gear. We get to combat finally, and regular enemies kill me. The hell was that attack? Also, I should probably make sure I've equipped, like, new armor, because I had bought a bunch of new armor and weapons, and I don't think I equipped any of it. Because I'm very good at this game. And it's 7:59 p.m. Holy shit, it's 8 o'clock already. And I've been up since 4 in the morning. Yeah, you're right, it does kind of sound like Charlie Brown's parents arguing. That's when you get up for work, then you know the struggle. Metal jacket. War mail's pretty good. Let's put war mail on. That's when I get up for work. Man, I hate getting up at 4 a.m. War helm. Anything better than anything I want to equip over the Premier shoes? Let's do an anti-ether stone, sure. Let's look at Maria's... Oh, Maria is under-leveled compared to my other character. I mean, not by much. Oh yeah, I forget. You have to L and R through this. Maria, battle dress. Okay, she got a good armor. What do you mean, what's she doing down? Oh, why is she underleveled? Maybe I'm overleveled. Maybe the game was expecting me to be not in the 50s already. Blocks physical effects. You know what, we'll leave that on. Okay, and then we need to check Bart's equipment. Silver Blood does an extra bit of damage. But Black Snake has other defense down. I'm gonna keep that on. War mail. Super goggles. Hit percent value plus 5. I don't need it. I don't know if I need that hit percent up anymore. War. What is it good for? You missed some voice acting, and I died. Actually, I might leave this on. I don't know if there's any other items I'd rather put on. Shocker. Yeah, I know. Shocker! At least somebody picked up on it. Whew. Ha! What is it good for? You know war? Everybody know war. Gear parts. Wow, I hesitated there because it's like I have to click the right option. We're gonna upgrade or upgrade save. We're gonna save after I do this so that I don't have to do it again in case I get killed by some regular ass enemies. Engine frame. Alright, I'm gonna speed run this. No, Sieb Zen doesn't need to be tuned up. I'm pretty sure. Okay, all right. Let's save so that we don't have to do that again. And maybe we won't get beat by these enemies that somehow almost one-hit my whole party. Anyway, Evil, all you really missed was me doing my impression of the opening cutscene from Symphony of the Night. And a little bit of Resident Evil 1 impressions. Oh yeah, it definitely sharpens my senses, that's for sure. The later it gets, the more sensible I am. It's no use. The defensive I'm not rereading this. We just read this. Spoilers, he's singing about sex. I got a feeling that's what those lyrics were referring to. That's something that typically happens after dark. Not that I would know. Ugh. I can barely flirt with a monkey. As a monkey. Okay, let's go get this chest and not die. Shivat map. This map is of the lower layer levels in the emergency shaft. You can use it once we get down to the floor several levels below here. Oh, great. Another area that makes us want to use a map. It's like the sewers all over again. As much as I like the prison section, the sewers might have been the worst part of that section. Rhythm shock. I'm gonna say their moves out loud like it's Legend of Dragoon. There we go. Hello, Kyler 11. Yeah, these guys are dangerous. They killed me once. Welcome back, Kyler. I think last time I saw you was also on a Xenogears stream a while back. I don't know any of Maria's attacks. And she's not doing a lot of damage. I probably could have bought a weapon for her, and yet again I forgot to check. Yeah, this reminds me of that enemy from Final Fantasy VII that's like split in half and it's like a failed experiment. That thing fucked me up the first time I ran into it in the Shinra Mansion basement. She isn't a fighter. Does she have magic? I should check if she has magic or something then. Unification increases power. Is that what happened last time? Rhythm shock. Volcano! Yeah, that's what happened last time. What's up with Square and doing this to me? Why you gotta do me like this? It's like Red Rum's insta-kill ability. At least he was a boss battle. Reunion. You know, Skynet, as much as you mentioned Reunion, you'd think you were a fan of that Final Fantasy VII movie that came out in 2007. What abilities do you have, Maria? Do you have any abilities? Robo Beam. Shoot head laser beam. That's the impression I got after I was paying attention to what it said. Your heart bleeds for that masterpiece. Absolutely. There's no movie could top that movie. Robo missile. Shoot rear missiles. Okay. She's Robo from Chrono Trigger. Whose theme sounds suspiciously like Never Gonna Give You Up. I don't have a healer in my party, do I? No, I got Faye's inner healing. I don't know how Faye uses inner healing on his party members, and I'm not going to think about it. Yeah, Evil, I could write a theme for you. I could rhyme it for you in Latin if you wanted. Latin is probably easier to rhyme in than English. Those aren't my songs. That's close. It's Gorilla Grip. One song is Gorilla Grip. The hoedown was Power Bottom Top. And there's other such songs with titles like that. Why did I start a combo with X? Is this a sketch from Whose Line? You know, I watched a lot of Whose Line when I was a kid, and I watched it with my grandma, and I always told her I wanted to be on that show when I grew up. Obviously, that was... I forgot to use her magic. How could I be so stupid? Damn, she killed him anyway. Neo, you weren't here when I did my little hoedown for everyone, were you? Well, it was a... I'll give you some backstory. I don't know if I'm going to sing it again, because my voice is disappearing, but, I get bored at work, and I'm really, really good at rhyming for some reason. I could write paragraphs of poetry that rhymes, but, when I'm bored at work, I write dumb songs in my head. And... yeah, I plan to clip it anyway. One of my friends... One of my friends... I did it again, guys. I can't talk and play this game tonight. One of my friends and I were joking about something, and he called himself a power bottom top. Or, no, he called himself a bipolar initiator. And I called him a power bottom top, which was a made-up phrase, but I think you can glean its meaning, kind of. And then I was like, I'm gonna write a song about that, and like 15 minutes later I had a little hoedown written. What do you mean, was it one of my friends? Yeah, it was one of my friends. It was... I'm not gonna name the friend, but it was a friend, who, has been on this stream before, in the chat with you guys. Surprisingly, I have a couple of friends, Kyler. 11. I'm not famous. If I'm famous, the world's in trouble. Yep, Evil remembers. He popped in to say hi for a little while. He was one of my first viewers for a while, but back when I was starting out. Cool staircase. Oh. For a second I didn't see the door. Okay, that's an elevator. What's over this way? Another elevator. Well, we'll take the left one first. What did I say about this question? You always say yes. Neo knows me, Take No Spray knows me. I mean, knows me, relatively. None of you know me in real life, but you know me on here, and that's good enough. If you hit the switch, you can change the direction the windmill is spinning. Oh, for fuck's sake. The tireder I get, the, like, worse my playing gets, and now we're doing puzzles? Oh, Evil, please. Have mercy. Well, thank you, Kyler11. I don't know why I have so many viewers tonight, but I'll take it. I appreciate it. And the side of me that I'm sharing here is basically the same side of me that I share everywhere, so it's not all too different from the people... I mean, you guys know me, this side of me, almost as well as, just about anyone else. I've never been much of a personal sharer. I started a combo with X again, because I'm a genius. They keep using that Mega Man 2 weapon on me. I do appreciate you guys always coming back. I try to be funny. And entertaining. Some of it may be at my own expense. And a lot of it may be not intentional. But I definitely have a funny bit here or there that's intentional. Like the Toad voice tonight. No, cancel. Use your magic. Or controls. What is this? Here we go. You did. Sky Knight stumbled upon the stream way back when I was playing... Fatal Frame 1. I want to see the Robo-Missile. Oh. So she can use her mech to fight even when we're in a land battle, or whatever, a non-mech battle. Gear battle. That's nice. You know, Sky Knight, You know how you remember how long ago those Fatal Frame streams were? I mean, they were earlier this year, so they weren't that long ago, but I finally just last week got around to uploading those to YouTube. That's how slow my YouTube uploads are as far as stream VODs are concerned. Although lately I've gotten better about uploading VODs more often and quickly. Yeah, I mean, I archive my streams. Part of the reason I started archiving my streams is because it made it easier for me to stream when I had no viewers. You know, back at the beginning of the year. Because I could just tell myself that it's also going on YouTube, so I can just talk and treat it like a YouTube video. But now that I have viewers, it's a lot easier for me to talk. Even though I'm still recording it and it's still gonna go on YouTube afterwards. What are you so excited about, Evil? Everything that happens here is documented. Mostly. There's a few moments that aren't... I don't start the recording until I'm actually into the game, so anything that happens at the beginning of the stream, or the very, very end, might not be preserved. Yeah, one of the first things I did for Skynight was an impression of, Rick and Morty. Which is a show I've only seen 2 episodes of. No, not Real Life Ghosts. Fatal Frame Ghosts, man. Skynight does have a point. It was based on a true story. It did have that old tagline attached to it. Some Japanese kid went into a forest mountain, found an abandoned mansion, and had a camera. And got spooked. You know, you're right. That was the true part. But a lot of cultures have had histories involving human sacrifice. To some extent. Look at the Aztecs. They were like the kings of that whole thing. The stars are not in position. Can't do it today. Abilities. Inner healing. Please tell me, and at least one person here has seen El Dorado, the Road to El Dorado, or whatever it was called. Kyler 11 has seen it. Cool. Evil, you should watch it. Watch it with your kids or something, because that is one of my favorite animated movies of all time. And it's not even Japanese. It's about 2 con artists who end up making their way to El Dorado. How could you forget that I like cartoons? I've talked about Cowboy Bebop like every stream. I picked my crew. Yeah, but I talk about the anime too. And I like how you insist on calling them cartoons. How typical of an old man like you. chose my crew more carefully than Jesus picked his disciples. That's one of my, that line is from one of the characters in that movie, and it was always stuck out in my head. I don't think I got it word for word, but it was basically that. It doesn't actually bother me. That's the thing. I'm just playing it up. My dad calls them cartoons, even though he watches them with me almost every time he comes over. We've been watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure for a couple of years now. No. Stop using her attacks. I want to see what Robo... Oh, I'm out of EP. Alright, attack then. Actually, I other than like the first 4 or 5 episodes of the original Naruto, I have not seen any Naruto, no. I have, however, seen the excellent YouTube animation Naruto Shippuden. That would be why I'm out of EP, by the way, is these fuckers. I think I've mentioned this before, but shonen, which is the genre that Naruto is not my favorite genre. When a show goes on for hundreds of episodes and there's no meaningful conclusion, not really my thing. Obviously, there's exceptions to that. Shows like Star Trek would be exceptions. You know, those shows go on for a long time. JoJo, obviously, I just mentioned that, is well over 100 episodes. But each part changes the cast up, so it kind of stays fresh. But, One Piece is an anime I will never watch. Not just because of how long it is, but just because of how uninteresting I find it. Right. When a show is like Star Trek, every episode, in a way, is almost its own thing, because you get a beginning, a middle, and a conclusion in just about every episode, aside from some of the two-parters. So that makes a show like that continually interesting to watch, because you still get that feeling of a conclusion. But when a show is, you know, hundreds of episodes long, and it's like one long, drawn-out story, it's like, Jesus Christ. I don't know if I'm making sense to anybody, or if I'm just rambling at this point. Yeah, story in quotation marks. My favorite animes are typically anywhere from 25 episodes to 80 at most. I know a lot of very popular TV shows went on for as long as they could, until they either, you know, got canceled or ended, but, you know, most of the Star Trek shows were inevitably canceled at some point, which is the fate for most TV shows, for whatever reason. But, you know, like I said, shows like that don't get boring because you get conclusions. One of my favorite anime of all time is Toradora, and it's a rom-com. It's like 24, 25 episodes long. And it's probably boring by most people's standards. Bye-bye party. If I die here, I'm gonna be so sad. Goodbye, everybody. It was fun knowing you all. My favorite parts in this game is when there's no combat. Well, we get to do all that over again. Not like I made very much progress. I got to this windmill and got stuck here for 30 minutes fighting robots that take 1 hit of damage. I don't think I've seen that many Kyler 11, but I've watched a lot of shorter ones. My favorites would have to be also, I would like to get through this part, but we might not today, where it's already 8:30. But I'm gonna take one last good crack at this part, and I'm actually gonna try paying attention. But fuck these enemies, man. Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, Cowboy Bebop, the original, obviously. I mean, I like the live action, but yeah, obviously the original is the best version. Power magics. Power magics. What do they do? I never really enjoyed the Death Note anime. I read the manga. I don't know why I didn't like it in animated form, but I just... The story was, for whatever reason, one I preferred to read. Sky Knight, in your language, I think I would call it, English. The comic book. The graphic novel. I do. I have quite the manga collection. I also own light novels from Japan, like Spice and Wolf. And The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. There I go, starting combos with X again. Can I just say fuck the enemies in this part of the game? Die easily if you spam triangle. Alright, I'm gonna use triangle. Thanks for the advice. I would use Ether if I had any. These motherfuckers just, you know, steal it as often as they can. Bubble attack. I mean, I do have a bunch of those items that restore all of your HP and Ether, but, I didn't want to waste them on an area where there's enemies that drain all your ether. Yeah, I know. They have a ridiculously low HP, but a ridiculously high defense. Thanks for the triangle tip, though, because that actually works. I think Square smoked some crank when they did this part of the game. So, Evil, are you enjoying this 20-minute stream? At the beginning of the stream today, Evil was saying I cop out and don't do long streams. Well, Evil, you already pointed out that I blame all my problems on everyone else. So, I mean, it's just par for the course at this point, isn't it? Oh, God. More platforming. How do I get up to the treasure chest? Do I do it from a different area? I do it from a different elevator. Of course I do. Why wouldn't I? Let me guess. I do it from the elevator back this way. Oh, look, we put a ramp in so you can't go back. What the hell are these things? I said that I didn't think there would be. Obviously, I've never played this game before. I wouldn't actually know. I was just wishful thinking. I'm dead on the inside, and Evil is rubbing salt in the wound. And lemon juice. And iodine. Please tell me someone else here has seen Kung Pao. Enter the Fist. Oh, well, I'm glad I hadn't attacked that one yet. I love that movie. Ah, well, he's dead. I quote that movie all the time, and I fear nobody gets the quotes. It will be significant.
From now on, you shall refer to me as Betty. Yeah. What do you get when you cross an owl with a bungee cord? My ass.
Chosen one! I'm coming. I just had to get it out of my system. If you haven't watched that movie, go watch it. Everyone's dead. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if everyone's tired. Yeah, I don't blame you. It is almost 9 o'clock. I'm gonna... Oh my fucking god! I'm gonna get to the next save spot, and then I'm done for tonight. Unless I die again, in which case I will also be done for tonight. I had something I wanted to say and I completely forgot what it was. But that's okay. Oh, my throat is so dead. You can use the map you found earlier on this floor. It's always good to have a map to look at when you lose your way, right? About that, how do I look at the map, though? Oh, not these guys. How do I one-hit them? If Kylor 11 is still here, how do I one-hit these guys? I don't want to die. Uninstall. Thanks, Sky Knight. I think we have to do this without Kylor. He suggested weakening them both. Does she have an attack that hits everybody? Kylor, you're back. How do you insta-kill these guys? You mentioned something about being able to one-hit them with her. With Robo Punch? She needs power magics. Oh, okay. Let's see what Robo Punch is. I've weakened both of them. Rockito Punch! That sure looked like a punch. Alright, I figured out the strat for fighting those guys. Now I'm unbeatable. Okay, gotcha. She's a peculiar character. By the way, I need to look at the map. Hold on, go back. Look at the map. Okay, I know about E-circuits. I don't know if I have any spare ones at the moment. How do you look at the map? Oh, yeah, sure. What a useful map. So, I've got this amazing map. The problem is, where's the destination? We may never know. X marks the spot. Well, thanks, Kirjo. I'm seeing an awful lot of X's, though. Exit is Grey Tunnel, northwest. I gotcha. So we'll go there last. Kind of. I'm gonna go to this green area. Dead ends all have chests. That's what I figured. Alright. Did I just call you Girjo? Sorry, Evil. I'm getting tired. Sometimes I call Sky Knight evil. It's just... You know, I'm... You guys all do show up at the same time sometimes, and it's just... I don't know. I'm getting old. Well, I'm almost 23. Battle apron. Oh, hell yeah, now you can fight in the kitchen. What motor skills? I have no motor skills. Rhythm shock. Yeah, sure. Just remember who beat Crash Bandicoot 1 in one sitting. And this is the part where Evil mentions, yeah, with Game Genie. Called it. Called it! We can do Crash 2 anytime. Yo, 420! Honestly, I wouldn't mind doing Crash 1 through 4. And then, what's that one I showed you called? Twinsanity. See, I'm getting old. I can't even remember things anymore. Can I view the map? Oh, cool. Cool. Alright. We're gonna check this area out, because this area is one big dead end. Did the child just say damn? Language. Language on my stream. That's a big no-no. Alright, now we finish him off with a Robo Punch. I finally figured out how to kill these guys effectively. Thanks to advice from Kylor. Received Ruby Helmet. Cool. I'll forget to equip this gear for like 3 years. Rose Soul Deluxe. You've only completed this game 48 times. I commend you for being able to play an RPG more than once. Alright, good night, old man. Don't bump your head. I'm kidding. Good night, Evil. Thanks for joining us tonight. It was fun. Take care! Robo Missile. Alright, I'm getting the hang of this new character. So you're writing a guide for it, Kyler? That's cool. When I was a kid, I always wanted to write a guide for Paper Mario on the GameCube, because I loved that game so much. That is a game I've played more than once. I mean, it's not a very long RPG. Not nearly as long as this, but, still. I never got bored of that game when I was a kid. And if Evil were still here, he'd say 3 weeks ago? Exclamation point, question mark. As if I were a kid 3 weeks ago. Oh. Hey, Kylor, since you know this game so well, how far out are we from our next, save spot? Asking for a friend. Alright, sweet. Thank you. Just a little further, guys, and we'll be done for tonight. And we'll have survived another stream. I exerted so much energy at the beginning of this stream, man. For those first couple of hours. On top of being awake since 4 in the morning. I got over my lightheaded stage, at least. Alright, we need to heal before I die and lose all this progress. Only another few thousand to go, absolutely. No. Fuck this guy. That door just won't open. This is no good. Even Big Joe here has given up. I hate Big Joe. It won't open. Run into it. Fuck. Remember when we beat Big Joe's ass at cards? He never gave me my money back, though. Alright, we have to go this way. Damn. The pausing strat, which is... I mean... Sky Knight, yes, the pausing strat, but I'd like to see you beat that card game without using the pausing strategy. I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh, man, you're making me not want to get old. If only I could live forever. Actually, with how often I'm bored, I don't know if living forever would be all that great. Okay, now where are we? We are here. So let's turn here and get the chest. So I'm sure these items are absolutely worth it. Whiplasher. Is that a weapon for my boy Bart? Bart, eat pant. It is plus 3 damage. You know what? Fine. Yeah, I don't know what these skills are you're referring to, because I'm bad at video games. My 2 shining accomplishments are beating Crash Bandicoot in one sitting, and beating Castlevania 4 in one sitting. Nomether. What? I've got the quick wit. Not right now at this present moment because it's dulled with tiredness, but I do have the quick wit, that's for sure. Toad stole it, yeah. He ran off with it. That damn mushroom destroyed my throat. These things look like buff, King K. Rool. What are those things called? Kremlins? Donkey Kong Country. The Kremlins. Not to be confused with the Kremlin. Never played. Oh, okay, well. We're gonna have to fix that, Sky Knight. Not that you'll be playing it, but you can at least watch me play it. Add it to the list. The ever-growing list. It's a platformer, and we know I'm skilled at those, so... It's a rare game on the SNES. To be specific. Donkey Kong's first outing where he's not a villain. Hey, it's moving. Ugh. Play them now while I'm young. Is that an emote of Nosferatu, by the way, or is it something completely unrelated? It's very fitting. You use it very fittingly. You use a lot of emotes very fittingly. You're way better with emotes than I ever will be. I can barely express emotion in daily conversation. Let alone through modern hieroglyphics. What have I... How did I manage to do that? That was quite the trick. Did you see that? I walked through that door by walking away from it. Save spot. I know they're nothing new, I've never been good with emojis. Bless Jesus. Absolutely. This is the most religious, stream we do, after all. Okay. Alright, this is wrapping up the stream. Thanks everyone who came by. Special thanks to Evil for being so loving and supportive. I'm gonna go into a coma for about 9 to 10 hours, and tomorrow we will be back with the monkey game at some point. I know they're not a new invention. I'm just saying that I've never been good with them. It's hard enough for me to express emotion in a regular conversation. But, anyway. That's a whole other thing. My voice is maybe emotive, on stream especially. But, anyway, I just struggle with interpersonal communication. Thanks again to everyone who came by and watched. I'm very grateful to everyone. This has been a very popular stream for some reason. And maybe I'll see some of you tomorrow when we play the monkey game.